All right. So you want to get your information from your goal high level, and what you're going to go do is get an opportunity. And we're going to pull everybody under the opportunity ID. Let's try that again. It's not get an opportunity. It is search opportunities. There we go. So we're going to search our opportunities. We're going to go to our pipeline. We're going to go to marketing audit leads. Let's see what that is. We're going to run this module only so it fills it with some info. Nothing. Okay. So we're going to change that then. We're going to go to Firebringer affiliate. Run that again. And now look, we've got all 10. And we could run it through our whole system. But we're going to take that. And we're going to go to OpenAI. We're going to message an assistant. We're going to message our CallForce branded sales bot. We're going to message that bot. You are the write a personalized email to name using or at what other information do we got in here? Doesn't look like we have any notes in here. To introduce the new and improved CallForge using OpenAI's real-time API for better outbound voice AI cold calls made by AI in an automated way. Also add an information about LeadForge, which is personalized email at scale, which is exactly what I'm showing you how to do in this build. And BrandForge, which is social media content, blogs, and SEO. The message is coming from Justin Hughes, founder of Firebringer AI. Do not include any other contact information from Justin. And then we're going to put 3 dashes here and say OK. Now we're going to go back and we need to do this, guys, every time that we're doing anything email-wise, because when it writes the email, it's going to write the subject line and the body in the same information. And we want it to separate the subject from the body. Okay. And then we're going to add data definitions for each one. Subject, you need a data definition, a description, and the data type. In this case, it is going to be text. We're actually going to need two pieces of data definition, the subject and the body. The body, and that is also going to be text. And we're going to go OK. We're going to add one more, and this one's just specifically for what I do. I have a prompt that, or an assistant that uses my voice, my tone and approach. We're going to put only the body through this. And then we're going to go to our email, and we're going to send an email. And this is where it's going to be fun. We definitely want to save the message after sending. Nah, actually we don't. We're going to add it to the recipient, who is email. We're going to put in the subject line that was this. And we're going to put in the body that is this. And that should work. Before we send the email, we're going to unlink this. And we are going to run it once. And it might take a minute here. And after the first one, we're going to go ahead and stop the process, just to make sure everything works out the way it's supposed to. But it is going to do this one at a time for all 10. So we're going to force the stop. We're going to come back here. Okay, so we go look at operation 1 output. It gave us the content. Or we can just look at the result. Subject. Hi, John. I hope this message finds you well. I'm Justin Hughes, founder of Firebringer AI. Excited to introduce you to some game-changing advancement that could revolutionize your operations at VRE Solutions. First up, let me introduce the new and improved CallForge, now equipped with OpenAI's da-da-da-da-da. Introduction, 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 introduction. Okay. So, it's going to write all of that, and then it'll parse it into a subject and text. But we're actually wanting it to, hope you're doing well. I'm Justin Hughes, the founder of Firebringer AI. See, and this is more my writing style. It's more who I am coming through in the voice, more casual in certain communications, still direct and straightforward. Let's say we wanted to change this. Let's say this is actually our cold outreach. So we're going to go over here. And we're going to write this prompt. We're going to change it. Write a personalized email to. We're going to keep all of this the same, except there's a process for writing, or a structure for writing an email. Listing out the common problems of growth and scale with human fallibility or misery often required. We're going to structure the prompt a little differently with 3 parts listed out. The common problems of growth and scale with human fallibility and misery often required. The cost of employee, the ability of AI-powered automations to solve that problem. Oh, who was it that did give me this formula? I think it was Brandon Bornanson. So I'm going to go over to my LinkedIn, go find Brandon's posts. Oh, if I can type. Go find his content. Listen, guys, these guys will tell you how to sell them frequently if you're paying attention. Okay. And this post was a few days ago. When prospecting CEOs, 3 space sentences max. He had given a specific like, this is what you put in the email. He might have changed it. It looks like he might have. And actually, let's just okay, so we're going to go add this to the context. Control V. Okay. So as you can see, this now says write a personalized email to name at contact company name with 3 parts listed out. Cold emails to CEOs should have a framework like this. Are you experiencing this problem? Here's a solution to the problem. This will help you make money and free up time. The common problems of growth and scale with human fallibility or misery often require the ability of AI-powered automations to solve that problem. So we're going to come back over here and we're going to shift this to just 1 for now so that it's not trying to run multiples. And we're going to run it once just again. This is iterative testing, by the way. You want to test segments of it at a time before you launch it. You want to make sure that it works with the one, and then you can assume it'll work with the others, but you still might want to check it. And so we know that our first email is, hope this message finds you well. As a leader driving innovation at VRE, I'm sure you're constantly exploring ways. Are you experiencing this problem? Many companies find that as they scale, manual processes become bottlenecks, leading to inefficiencies and errors. Here's a solution to the problem. And then how did my voice write that? See that? Let's come back here and 3 parts, very briefly and succinctly. Okay. So we're actually going to go ahead and unlink here first so that we can just see what the text looks like. Because if you look at it here, That is much simpler. Are you experiencing challenges maintaining growth? Okay. So now we're going to link that back up here. And we're going to run that whole process one time so that we can see what our end result looks like for the Justin's voice assistant. And it's been a few minutes that I've been working on this, but once it's built, I can run it again and again and again. All right, so we're going to go ahead and link this. And then we're going to change this to how many people are in that Firebringer affiliate pipeline. We've got 31 opportunities, 4 opportunities. So it looks like we got a grand total of 35. So let's do 35. Oh no, not 350, 35. Okay. So it is going to send those emails. And fingers crossed. Now, it's going to take several minutes to write and send 35 emails, as opposed to several hours of human time doing it. Right? The first one's going out. It just got sent. Let's go ahead and go check my sent box. Screw that. All right, to John. See how straightforward and simple that is. Now, as it continues to run these, realize, how many did it return with? Did it return with all 35? It sure did. Look at that. Oh, look at that. And we're probably going to get some errors, honestly, because I didn't set up any error handling, which is something I usually try to remember to do and usually don't remember to do until the error occurs. Then I set up all my error handling and it tends to work out just fine. But as you can see, we have written 5 personalized, brief, targeted emails that are ideal for outreach of this nature.